It's Not Always Depression is a very unique book. I think it should have been called Working the Change Triangle, because this is what Hilary, the author, is talking about mostly in this book. It's kind of like a self-therapy exercises and practical manual that uses a really new approach into healing and working an emotion, and the basic theory behind it is that in order for us to be in this open-hearted state that we all want to be, calm, curious, connected, compassionate, confident, and courageous and clear, we have to work the change triangle. And if we're not facing our core emotions, but we're using self-defenses mechanisms that we develop throughout our life to survive and to avoid ourselves from dealing with all these emotions, and we're in this part of the triangle. But when we're using all the defenses all the time, at some point they're kind of a low short-term solutions that at some point don't work anymore, and then you're finding yourself in this corner of the triangle when symptoms start to appear, and the symptoms are anxiety, shame, and guilt. And then when you're finding yourself overwhelmed with a lot of emotion and don't know how to face them, and your defenses don't work anymore, then you feel the anxiety and the shame, and there's just no way to get back to the place of open-hearted state. And Hilary, in this book that's very kind of step-by-step manual with a lot of examples, give the work platform to how to identify those defenses and the inhibitory emotions, and how to slowly work yourself back to that axis and then to here. And essentially the goal is to find yourself most of the time in the open-hearted state. And then when something happens, the reason I got it to have this book on my side next to my bed is that if anything happens and you find yourself in a situation of overwhelm, there's so many different, like a workbook exercises to help you get through it and get back to a calm state eventually. This book is really good. Thumbs up.